Good morning, day 10. If you can even call it day 10, because really we just got up, went to breakfast, and now we are getting ready to leave the ship forever. I'm so sad. Especially because it is freaking cold in Venice and I'm not looking forward to the 20-minute walk to the train station with all of our bags. And yeah, okay, we could pay to take a boat or something over there, but it's expensive. And we're cheap, and we just spent a ton of money on this cruise. So we're gonna walk, and it's gonna be really cold. Gotta get that seat clean. Clean. Ta-da! I'm magically home and back from the cruise. How amazing. I would apologize for not filming the crazy long drive home, but my guess would be that you didn't want to see that anyway. My overall end of the trip feeling is that cruises are awesome and I want to do more of them. Preferably lots. I think that cruises are just a really good way to see a lot of places really fast. If you really want to spend a lot of time in these places, I don't think the cruise would be the best thing for that, just because most of the time we were only in dock for like 7 hours at the most. I would be remiss if I didn't also tell you about the downsides of the cruise. One I already mentioned, and that's that you just don't get to spend a lot of time in the places that you visit. Another one that's not a problem for me or my family is motion sickness. The boat never stops moving, and if you have issues with motion sickness, it would not be a fun 9 nights. Another thing that I think everyone should be aware of, even though I think it's probably pretty common knowledge, is that cruises are all-inclusive, but they are not all-inclusive. One example would be internet. I did not log on to the internet the entire time we were on the cruise, except for one brief instance when we were in Jerusalem and our hotel had internet. And the main reason for that being that internet on the cruise ship was horrendously expensive, way more than I would ever pay. I just want you to think for 1 second, what is a logical price for 24 hours of Wi-Fi usage? Like if you're at a hotel that charges. I bet the number you just came up with was not 120 euro. That's insane. The other thing is beverages. Mostly we just wanted water, and you can bring your own water bottles on the ship. I brought a reusable water bottle that I filled up all the time, and it came in really handy. But at meal times, particularly dinner time, if you wanted a bottle of water with your dinner, it cost a couple of euro. And what they offered were these drink packages. For instance, we bought the water package, which was 14 1-liter bottles of water for 26 euro, which, I mean, it's not horrible. I've heard of some people paying a lot more than that for a bottle of water on a cruise ship. Another thing are the daily surcharges, which is like a built-in tip for all of the services that you get on the cruise ship, which would be the people cleaning your room and also at the restaurants and everything. On our ship, it was 6 euro per person per day, so it was 12 euro per day for us. This is our end of the cruise bill, comprising every extra thing that we spent, which would include like a couple of souvenirs that we bought and some mandatory UNICEF donations, and then of course the service charges, and the total was 159 euro, and that was, you know, obviously above and beyond what we paid for our tickets. So once again, just to be aware, I think it's pretty common knowledge, but in case you didn't know, cruises aren't all-inclusive. They mostly are, but just a little bit they're not. And that pretty much sums it up. The cruise was awesome. I hope you enjoyed the videos, at least to some extent. I hope they weren't horribly dull for you. And now we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Woohoo! Bye.